wasn't going to start any like sort of social media with this. It was just sort of a random happening that came around. I just thought, why not try it properly this time? So I did more research, whereas before I just stuck plants into the sand without any idea of what I was really doing, and all the plants were dying, so I kind of gave up. But yeah, I thought this time I'd make a real go of it. I've been watching a lot of videos since COVID. So basically these videos I took in the beginning were to send to my mentors, because I did end up getting some mentors to help me. They're in my same suburb, and they're quite well known for their permaculture no-dig garden at Jeddo's Patch in Maida Vale here in Perth. So yeah, they're very famous. So, and they were more than willing to help me with my little projects that I've got here at home and guide me along the way. So we were corresponding back and forth online on their Facebook group. But I do have in-depth videos now of how I did do all this for free and source all my materials for free. I don't like spending money. I'm pretty cheap, so I only spent money on the vegetable plugs, some seeds, and a good quality soil, like a potting mix for the top layer of my gardens. But the rest I wanted to do in ground and replenish. And I did spend money on some clay and minerals as well, because we do lack that heavily in Perth and we need a lot of help. You do need to be persistent with replenishing the sand and soil. You do need to constantly add your clays, minerals, mulches, manuring. Your manuring is okay. You can do that once or twice a year, or at the beginning of the spring season. That's usually when everyone does it here. But I think once you've stopped, the garden will revert, so you do have to stay on top of that and keep replenishing it. You also have to keep an eye out for a lot of pests as well, because if you want to eat from your vegetable gardens, you won't be able to have healthy fruits and veggies if you're using chemicals on them, so don't do that. There are some hacks like neem oil or dish soap that you could try, diluted, all that sort of stuff. But I kind of went the organic route and just handpicked critters that I could see, and my best defense was planting extra stuff in the bottom of the bed so that the snails and the pests can have all those and try and stay off the tomatoes. Now, yeah, some of them got attacked from the white butterfly and snails big time, but we have this black caterpillar, but it's worse than the white butterfly. It actually escaped into the house and got into some of the house plants and got my beautiful pink princess and ate it all down. And I'm not kidding, within 3 days my poor pink princess I think she was down like 6 leaves and had 2 left. But she bounces back really fast. But still, that black caterpillar was disgusting. I started pruning the lower branches of the tomatoes. Now, I didn't know this at the time, that you didn't need to do this to cherry tomatoes. You can kind of just let them sucker out and all. But I didn't. I wanted to have a little bit of light, because this is a small side. Like, it's only like a 1.5 meters wide. and there's barely any full sun. It only gets a few hours a day until summer, when the sun is directly overhead. It gets a lot more. So even though it's this late in November, you'll see there's not much fruit at the moment, and that is because of the sun. There's not much sun hitting the plants, but it's not so much the sun the fruit are waiting for, it's the hot earth, I think, and some good food inside of the earth. So yeah, you don't have to pluck your cherry tomatoes, just the bigger ones that you're growing. Like I've got big reds in there so as well, so I do need those to grow up. The big giant trellis you see that I made, it's just, I got some free wood from around the corner at the wood shop. Hammered it in, like into the ground, no nothing, tied it all up, and then got some hard wire and made sort of like a tent like structure with the hard wire. Now I'm not gonna do hard wire again on the bottom layer because it's ruined all the chard and the Swiss chard and the silver beet and stuff, sorry. And this is quite early in December, like I've got a little bit more progress going now, and I need to update the video soon, and that is coming. I'm going to wait till I've got a nice flush of fruit for you to all see. Yeah, but if you do have veggies on the bottom, it is good to prune the tomatoes a bit because they can get bushy and outshade all your other veggies on the ground. Inside the garden, I have rock melon, corn, yeah, tomatoes, heirloom cherry, yellow, big red, with capsicum, lettuces, all sorts, celery. I did plant bok choy. That didn't take though. I think it was either too early and too cold in the season for us, or it just not the right time. I don't know, but not a single bok choy pulled out. I wanted to put kamo in there. It's my favourite pumpkin. It's a New Zealand Native Maori pumpkin, and that's what I made this whole garden for, but none of the kamo kind of made it in this garden. It got attacked by the pests. My grandfather and my grandparents used to do it for us when we were back home in New Zealand. That was kind of a bummer, but I do still have a couple of surviving kamo seeds on that in another garden that I've got, and they're not doing too bad, but it's a very slow process. They haven't gone very far since the last 6 months. But yeah, here we are in the garden, cleaning. I can't believe I've got the garden now. Like, this was just dry sand. Now I've got a whole bunch of work to do. Thanks to my now mentors at Judo's Patch, Dario and Michelle Franzinelli. They are so helpful, so enthusiastic, and you should see, there's some clips on their Facebook of Dario and Michelle walking kids around their garden with absolute joy and enthusiasm. Like, you can tell they've hit the peak of their purposes in life, and it's just driving them to carry on, and they're so passionate. So I don't know how to do this, but I'm going to try and link their video in the description below and see how we go with that. So that was the before and after of my side garden that I started. I have more updates coming and some new projects in the works as well, so stay tuned for all of those. Thank you.